Hi, Mark Power here again, the stuttering specialist. A lot of people, the main question people ask me who stutter is, can I overcome stuttering? They really have been told a lot of different things. Uh, they want to know if they will always stutter, and they want to know if there are ways to resolve their stuttering problem. Some speech pathologists don't try to resolve stuttering or work on the techniques to learn how to talk without stuttering. They show you how to accept your stuttering and live a better life with it, have a better perception and attitude about your stuttering. They don't even consider it a disability. They consider it just a different way of talking, and the rest of the people need to accept that. Well, that's a perfectly fine way to go, and I'm all for that if that's your choice. Unfortunately, some speech pathologists also send a bad message to people who stutter, especially young people who stutter. When they come to their office, one of the first things they say is, you're always going to be a stutterer. There's really no cure for stuttering. Uh, if you're past about 7 years old, you're going to stutter the rest of your life. They may be able to help you with some techniques or to learn how to live with it. I think this is a really bad message. It just takes away the hope of any of these young people who stutter, and they are listening to the expert that says they're going to be stuttering for the rest of their life. So why do they do this? Well, I think it's because they're really not trained in stuttering treatments that work. And they also haven't read their research, because if you look at the research in stuttering treatment that's been published, many studies have shown high percentages of people who stutter have gone through a treatment program and have recovered. And they followed them up for 3 to 5 years also. The program that I have, most of the people that I've worked with, they learn how to talk without stuttering, and they have the skills to do that. So what is that program that really works? Bottom line, any treatment program needs to replace your stuttering with a new way of talking. That's not easy to do. People have probably told you to slow down and think about what you want to say. Just trying to do that really doesn't work. I stuttered myself for 30 years, and I tried that and it didn't work. So you need a way to replace your stuttering with a new, different way of speaking. That's one way to understand that is most people who stutter don't stutter when they sing. When you're singing, you're doing something different from your regular speaking. You're keeping your voice on more. You have a rhythm, and you don't have to plan what you're going to say. And it basically, when you're singing, uses a different part of the brain to express and process what's coming out. So if you could sing everything all day long, you'd be fine. You could sing in even hard situations and wouldn't stutter, but that would be ridiculous. So you need to master a technique, or basically just a different way of speaking that's different enough from your old stuttering speaking that you've overlearned, that you don't stutter. And one way to do that is replace it with a technique that is new, and you don't have to remember how to do the technique after somebody explains it to you. The reason why this is true is the technique is learned while you're getting real-time feedback of your voice. You wear a throat microphone, and it sends your voice activity back to an app, and you can keep your voice in control and keep this technique on task. So that works real well. there's two parts of it. The establishment of how to talk without stuttering takes about 2 weeks. You need to go through practice of this technique, overlearning in easy reading situations, and then monologue, talking to yourself, and finally conversation, and then telephone conversation. It gets harder and harder, but you master the technique and you get the feedback to see whether you're on target or not. That's the key. Then afterwards, you start using that in your real world speaking situations. And you don't use the throat microphone or the app. So you replicate exactly how you were speaking when you're on the app. And this works first with easy situations, speaking in conversation with family or friends. And then we gradually, over a period of about 3 to 6 months, go up the difficulty scale until you're speaking with everybody all day long. So if you want to know more about this program, you can get in contact with me. There's some information down below on how to do that, down below this video. And I really enjoyed talking to you. And that's about all I have for today. Thank you.